Introduction to Remote Customer Service. The evolution of customer service. Customer service has come a long way over the years, evolving into something vastly different from its humble beginnings. It started with face-to-face interactions, simple, personal, and often limited to local businesses. Then came the telephone, a revolutionary tool that opened the door to faster communication and wider reach. Suddenly, businesses could connect with customers far beyond their immediate communities, transforming the way relationships were built. Fast forward to the internet era, and things changed again. Email and live chat became the norm, raising customer expectations for faster responses and more convenient solutions. Agents now had to master communication, balancing empathy and clarity in ways that weren't necessary before. The role of remote customer service agents grew in importance as businesses realized that customers valued seamless, accessible service, no matter where they were. Then, social media entered the scene. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook customer service into public performance. Complaints and comments were now out in the open for all to see, pushing companies to adapt quickly and respond with grace. This added a new layer of complexity, requiring agents to hone emotional intelligence and conflict resolution skills like never before. Finally, the COVID-19 pandemic pushed remote customer service into the spotlight. Remote communication tools became essential and to find new ways to build trust and connection without ever meeting a customer in person. From video calls to chatbots, the tools evolved, but the goal remained the same, making every interaction meaningful. Why remote customer service matters? In today's digital world, remote customer service isn't just a convenience, it's a necessity. Customers love to reach out anytime, anywhere, through their preferred channels. Businesses, in turn, save on costs and tap into a broader talent pool. But more than that, great remote service builds loyalty. It's about creating experiences where customers feel heard, valued, and understood, no matter the distance. If this style aligns with what you're looking for, let me know, and I'll put the rest of the text. Skills for remote customer service. Communication skills. Great communication is the backbone of remote customer service. Unlike face-to-face interactions, where a smile or a nod can convey so much, remote communication relies on your words and how you deliver them. Whether it's through email, chat, or a call, your goal is to make customers feel heard and valued. A key part of this is being concise yet clear. Overloading someone with unnecessary details can cause confusion, but leaving out important points can lead to frustration. Strike a balance by focusing on what the customer needs to know and presenting it in an approachable way. Active listening is another crucial skill. It's not just about hearing what the customer says, but truly understanding their concerns. Responding with empathy, like acknowledging their frustration or repeating back their key points, can make a world of difference. It shows you're invested in solving their problem, not just ticking a box. And don't forget the power of tone. Written communication, in particular, can be tricky because it lacks vocal nuances. A message that's overly formal might seem cold, while one that's too casual could come off as unprofessional. Use a friendly, professional tone to strike the right balance, showing customers that you care about their experience. Emotional intelligence. Let's face it, customer service isn't always smooth sailing. There will be tough conversations, and that's where emotional intelligence, EQ, becomes your secret weapon. At its core, EQ is about understanding emotions, both yours and the customer's. When a customer is upset, your ability to stay calm, empathetic, and solution-focused can transform a negative experience into a positive one. For example, if a customer is angry about a delayed delivery, acknowledge their frustration. I completely understand how frustrating this must be, especially when you were counting on your order arriving on time. Then pivot to solutions. This approach shows you care and are actively working to make things right. EQ also helps you manage your own emotions. In high-pressure situations, staying composed and professional is key. Techniques like taking deep breaths or pausing before responding can help you reset and avoid reacting impulsively. Let me know if you'd like adjustments. Your tech skills can make or break a customer's experience. Since everything happens online, you need to know your tools inside and out. From customer relationship management, CRM software, to communication platforms like live chat or video calls, being tech-savvy is essential. Think of these tools as your digital toolbox. The better you know how to use them, the faster you can solve problems. For example, if you're familiar with a CRM system, you can pull up a customer's history in seconds. That speed not only saves time, but also reassures the customer that you're on top of things. But tech isn't just about the software. It's also about troubleshooting. Customers may run into tech issues themselves, like trouble logging in or navigating a website. Being able to guide them through these problems quickly and calmly builds trust and leaves a lasting positive impression. Staying up to date on new tech trends is also part of the job. Whether it's learning about AI-powered chatbots or mastering a new productivity app, being proactive about training keeps you ahead of the curve. This adaptability makes you an invaluable resource to both your team and your customers. Problem-solving abilities. Let's be honest, most customers don't contact support just to say hi. They reach out because something's gone wrong and they need you to fix it. That's why problem solving is one of the most critical skills you can have. The first step is figuring out what's really going on. Sometimes customers might not explain the issue clearly, or they might focus on the symptoms rather than the root cause. Asking open-ended questions like, "Can you walk me through what happened before the issue started?" can help you get to the heart of the problem. Once you understand the issue, it's time to find a solution. Maybe it's something straightforward, like resetting a password. Other times, it might require creative thinking or collaborating with a teammate. Either way, staying calm and focused helps you work efficiently without overwhelming the customer. And don't forget to loop the customer into the process. Let them know what you're doing and why. This transparency not only keeps them informed, but also makes them feel like they're part of the solution, which can go a long way in building trust. I'll be working on additional sections next in remote customer interactions. Understanding emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the unsung hero of great customer service. It's what helps you connect with customers on a deeper level, even when you're miles apart. At its core, EI is about recognizing, understanding, and managing both your emotions and those of others. Self-awareness is the starting point. If you're feeling stressed or frustrated, it can seep into your interactions with customers, sometimes without you even realizing it. Being mindful of your emotional state allows you to stay professional and empathetic, even during tough conversations. Empathy, another key pillar of EI, is what transforms a standard customer service experience into a memorable one. When a customer feels genuinely understood, it changes everything. Simple phrases like, "I can see how this has can diffuse tension and build trust instantly." Emotional intelligence isn't just about handling emotions, it's about leveraging. For example, if you notice a customer is particularly upset, adjust your approach to be extra patient and reassuring. It's these small but impactful shifts that set great service apart from the rest, in customer interactions. Empathy is more than just a nice to have. It's a game changer in customer service. Without it, interactions can feel cold and transactional. But with empathy, customers leave the conversation feeling seen and valued. Start with active listening. Give customers your full attention, even if they repeat their concerns back to them in your own words to confirm you understand. For example, you could say, "So if I'm hearing correctly, the issue started after you had the app." This not only clarifies the problem, but also shows that you're genuinely engaged. Cultural sensitivity is another layer of empathy. Especially in a global marketplace, understanding and respecting cultural differences can help you avoid misunderstandings and tailor your responses to each customer's unique perspective. A little awareness goes a long way in making everyone included and respected. Finally, empathy thrives on personalization. Use the customer's name, reference previous conversations, and tailor solutions to their specific needs. Personal touches might seem small, but they make a big impact on how customers perceive the interaction. Managing emotions during customer interactions. Let's be real. Service can get emotional, especially when things go wrong. Managing your emotions and understanding customers is key to steering the conversation in a positive direction. The first step? Stay calm. When a customer is upset, their emotions can easily escalate yours if you're not careful. Techniques like deep breathing or taking a brief pause before responding can help you stay composed. Next, validate the customer's feelings. Even if you can't immediately solve their problem, acknowledging their frustration or disappointment can go a long way. Phrases like, "I understand how upsetting this must be," show that you're on their side. Finally, focus on solutions. Shift the conversation from what went wrong to how you're going to make it right. This proactive approach not only calms the customer, but also restores their confidence in your ability to help. I'll now move on to the next section, understanding digital communication tools. When it comes to remote customer service, digital communication tools are your best friends. They bridge the gap between you and the customer, making every interaction seamless if you know how to use them right. Take email, for example. It's great for detailed responses or following up on complex issues. But clarity is everything. Long-winded or overly technical emails can confuse customers, while overly brief ones might leave questions unanswered. Strive for a balance. Keep it professional, friendly, and straight to the point. Then there's live chat, which has become a customer favorite. It's quick, convenient, and efficient when done well. Typing out responses while juggling multiple chats can be a challenge, so it's a good idea to have some pre-written replies for common questions. Just make sure to personalize them as needed so they don't feel like canned responses. Video conferencing tools like Zoom or Microsoft Teams can add a human touch when resolving more complicated issues. Seeing someone face to face, even virtually, can help build trust. Just remember to pay attention to nonverbal cues like your body language and facial expressions, as these are just as important as the words you say. Social media platforms are another key channel, especially for public-facing customer interactions. Whether it's responding to a tweet or addressing a Facebook comment, your goal is to stay professional and brand aligned. Handling complaints in a public space takes skill, but done right, it's an opportunity to show off your company's commitment to great service. Best practices for virtual conversations. Engaging in virtual conversations requires a little extra finesse, since you don't have the benefit of face-to-face interaction. The golden rule? Clarity and empathy. Keep your language simple and direct. Avoid jargon that confuses the customer, and break complex information into more digestible steps. If you're walking someone through troubleshoot, for example, take 1 second regularly to ensure they're following along. Active listening is just as important in virtual interactions as it is in person. Show customers you're paying attention by paraphrasing their concerns or using phrases like, "I can see why that would be frustrating." It not only validates their feelings, but also builds rapport. Time management is a big one. Customers appreciate quick answers, but they also want thorough solutions. Balancing efficiency with care is key. If you need extra time to investigate an issue, it's part of the job in customer service. But understanding where conflicts come from can help you address them more effectively. In remote settings, conflicts often stem from misunderstandings, unmet expectations, or technical issues. For instance, miscommunication is common when you can't rely on tone or body language. A straightforward statement like, "That's not covered under warranty," might sound dismissive, even if you didn't mean it that way. Recognizing these potential pitfalls can help you adjust your approach to minimize misunderstandings. Cultural differences can also play a role. What seems polite or acceptable in one culture might come across differently in another. Being aware of these nuances and staying flexible in your communication style can prevent small misunderstandings from escalating. Technical frustrations are another major trigger. If a customer is already upset because something isn't working, delays or errors in your responses can add fuel to the fire. The key is to remain calm, acknowledge their frustration, and act quickly to resolve the issue. Effective conflict resolution strategies. Resolving conflicts isn't just about fixing problems. It's about restoring trust. Here's how you can turn a tense interaction into a positive one. 1. Listen first. Let the customer vent if needed. Sometimes they just want to be heard. Avoid interrupting and use phrases like, "I hear what you're saying," to show you're paying attention. 2. Stay calm and professional. Even if the customer is angry, resist the urge to take it personally. A calm demeanor can help diffuse their emotions and set the tone for a more productive conversation. 3. Empathize and validate. Acknowledge the customer's feelings without assigning blame. Statements like, "I understand how this situation could be frustrating," can make them feel understood and more willing to collaborate on a solution. Focus on solutions. Shift the conversation toward resolving the issue. Be clear about the steps you're taking and involve the customer in the process when appropriate. Asking something like, "Would you prefer a replacement or a refund?" gives them a sense of control. 5. Follow up. After resolving the issue, check back with the customer to ensure they're satisfied. This small gesture shows you care and helps rebuild loyalty. Escalation procedures. Sometimes a conflict goes beyond what you can resolve on your own. That's where escalation procedures come in. Knowing when and how to escalate an issue ensures customers get the help they need while maintaining their trust in your team. Start by identifying whether the issue requires escalation. For example, a request for a refund above your authorization limit or a highly technical problem might need input from a supervisor or specialist. When escalating, communicate clearly with both the customer and the next level of support. Let the customer know what's happening and set expectations. I'm going to escalate this to our technical team, who will get back to you within 24 hours. Make sure the person taking over has all the necessary context to avoid making the customer repeat themselves. Lastly, follow up with the customer after the issue has been resolved. This extra step reinforces your commitment to their satisfaction and leaves them with a positive impression of your service. I'll now move on to time management for remote customer service professionals. Let me know if you remote customer service, juggling multiple responsibilities is the norm. From handling customer inquiries to documenting interactions and following up on unresolved issues, knowing how to prioritize tasks is critical. Start by focusing on what's urgent and important. Tools like the Eisenhower Matrix can help you categorize tasks into 4 groups. 1. Urgent and important. Address these immediately, e.g., a critical customer complaint. 2. Important but not urgent. Schedule time for these tasks, e.g., updating customer records. 3. Urgent but not important. Delegate or handle these quickly, e.g., low priority admin work. 4. Neither urgent nor important. Minimize or eliminate these tasks when possible. Leverage technology to stay organized. Most customer service platforms have built-in task management features to help you track requests and deadlines. Use these tools to set priorities and stay on top of your workload. Finally, be realistic about your limits. Overloading yourself can lead to burnout, which affects both your performance and the customer experience. Learn to delegate when possible and communicate with your team if you're feeling stretched too thin. Time blocking techniques. Time blocking is a lifesaver in customer service. By setting aside specific chunks of time for certain tasks, you can stay focused and avoid the chaos of multitasking. Start by identifying your daily priorities. Reserve time blocks for tasks like answering emails, resolving customer complaints, and attending team meetings. For example, dedicate the first hour of your shift to tackling the most pressing inquiries. Don't forget to include short breaks in your schedule. Techniques like the Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break, can help you stay sharp and prevent burnout. Share your time block schedule with teammates when necessary. This transparency helps everyone align their efforts and ensures smoother collaboration. Time management. Technology is your ally when it comes to staying organized. Here are a few tools that can help. Task management software. Platforms like Trello or Asana help you track tasks and deadlines. Calendar apps. Google Calendar or Outlook keeps your day structured with reminders and alerts. Communication platforms. Slack or Microsoft Teams streamline team collaboration and reduce delays. Using these tools consistently can improve your efficiency and help you balance speed with quality in your customer interactions. Building rapport with customers in a virtual environment. Establishing trust online. Building trust in a remote setting takes effort, but it's the foundation of great customer relationships. Transparency and empathy go a long way in establishing trust. Be clear and upfront in your communication. If there's a delay or issue, acknowledge it and explain how you're addressing it. Customers appreciate honesty, even when the news isn't great. Empathy is equally important. Phrases like, "I understand how inconvenient this must be," show customers that you care about their experience. This human touch can turn a potentially negative interaction into a positive one. Personalizing customer interactions. Personalization makes customers feel valued. Use their name, reference their account history, and tailor your responses to their situation. Small details, like remembering a customer's past concerns or preferences, can make a big difference in how they perceive your service. For example, instead of saying, "Your issue has been resolved," try, "We've fixed the issue with your billing, and you should see the correct charges on your next statement." This approach shows attention to detail and reassures the customer that their concerns have been addressed. Techniques for engaging customers. Engaging customers starts with active listening. Show them you're paying attention by paraphrasing their concerns and asking follow-up questions. Building rapport can also be as simple as striking the right tone. A friendly, conversational approach works wonders in creating a positive atmosphere. Combine that with cultural sensitivity to ensure your interactions are respectful and inclusive. Cultural sensitivity and diversity training for remote teams. Understanding cultural differences. In today's globalized world, customer service often means interacting with people from different cultural backgrounds. Understanding these differences is key to avoiding misunderstandings and fostering positive relationships. For example, while some cultures value direct communication, others may prefer a more indirect, nuanced approach. Being aware of these preferences helps you adapt your style and ensure customers feel comfortable. Promoting inclusivity in customer service. Inclusivity means making every customer feel valued, regardless of their background. Simple adjustments, like using gender neutral language or being mindful of time zone differences, can make a big impact. Training in cultural competence is essential. Role playing scenarios and case studies can help you practice navigating diverse interactions, building both confidence and skills. Stress management strategies for remote customer service. Recognizing stress triggers. Remote work has its perks, but it also comes with stressors like isolation, demanding customers, and multitasking overload. Recognizing what triggers your stress is the first step in managing it. Maybe it's dealing with angry customers or trying to juggle too many tasks at once. Whatever it is, identifying the cause allows you to take proactive steps, like scheduling breaks or seeking support from teammates. Techniques for stress reduction. Mindfulness practices, like deep breathing or short meditations, can help you stay centered during hectic days. Organizing your workspace and setting clear boundaries between work and personal time are also crucial for reducing stress. A clutter-free desk and a defined end to your workday can do wonders for your mental well-being. Maintaining work-life balance. Work-life balance isn't just a buzzword, it's essential for long-term success. Set firm work hours, prioritize self-care, and make time for hobbies or social activities outside of work. A well-rested, balanced agent is a more effective agent. Conclusion and future trends in remote customer service. The future of remote customer service is bright and dynamic. Advancements in AI and other technologies will continue to enhance efficiency, but the human touch, empathy, emotional intelligence, and cultural sensitivity will remain irreplaceable. By committing to continuous learning and staying adaptable, you can thrive in this evolving field. The skills you've honed, communication, time management, and conflict resolution, will not only set you apart, but also help create meaningful, impactful customer experiences. Final thoughts and resources. Remote customer service is more than a job. It's an opportunity to make a real difference in people's lives. With the right tools, mindset, and skills, you can turn every interaction into a positive one. Stay curious, stay empathetic, and keep growing. The future is yours to shape. This wraps up the edits for your entire. Let me know if there's anything else I can assist with.
Thank you for taking this short course. Please check out our other customer service related videos. It would really help us out if you would like and subscribe to our page. In addition, feel free to comment about what content you would like to see next. Until next time.